Salutation YouTube, it's Ace Addashiro, and it's showtime for Ryokō-sha. Yeah, the series where, you know, your boy tried to vlog, you know, his experience of going outside and touching grass. So as y'all saw the title, your boy went out to Vietnam, had a good time, and just want to showcase that. You know, I just want to showcase that to you guys and show you my experience of Vietnam. So right now we have Hanoi. Yes, we have Hanoi right here. So this right here is not my footage for Hanoi, but it's just showcasing some of the cool parts of Hanoi. I was really culture shocked about how much scooters there were in Vietnam, this part of Vietnam. I was not expecting it at all. But you know, I had a friend that, you know, showcased me around Vietnam to get the full experience. Well, the most amount of experience that we could in the limited time I had in Vietnam. So yeah, we started out with Hanoi. We met up in Hanoi, and then we right here in Walking Street, you know, where the train passed by really close, Enjoying Cafe. We did that. That was really dope. But I did not. I feel so bad. L vlogger, bro. L YouTuber. I did not showcase. I did not record none of that, and I should have definitely did that. So, but this is what it looks like. It was nice. It was a good vibe, you know. I think it's a little overhyped for a train, not gonna lie to you. But hey, you know, this is what some people like. Some people really like trains, you know. I was kind of indifferent. In Japan, we have a lot of them. We have a lot of trains. But hey, my friend was able to take me down here, and you know, we vibed. We had a good time. Had some drinks. So, the next place. You know, what's this place? This place, it shows some of the gift shops nearby. Oh yeah, I definitely remember this area. This was really cool. So it was just really cool to see how, you know, calm, peaceful it was, even though it seemed chaotic, because when I was there, it was like a lot of people on the road. But you know, everybody to themselves. If you ask for like, hey, how much did this cost, they would have been able to help you here and there. But I really did like the vibe in Hanoi a little bit. Now, this is my favorite spot in Hanoi. So this part right here is the Hewitt Bridge, I believe. Hopefully I said that right. Here's the name right here. But this part, so I came back to Hanoi later just to walk this area and just, you know, be at peace. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite spot to walk at. And nearby, there's a water puppet theater that me and my friend went to. So yeah, that was really dope. But yeah, man, look at this right here. Yeah, this is Hanoi, near the Hewitt Bridge. Really cool, very tourist-like, you know. But hey, definitely was vibing. Then the nighttime version was really dope. We were, knowing what I know now about Hanoi, definitely the next time I go back to Vietnam, we're definitely skipping Hanoi. It was cool, but I knew that this wasn't like the real Vietnam. Oh, so this right here is the water puppet theater. Oh man, this is like really cool right here. Like this is like the giant turtle, not the giant turtle, but the golden turtle. Overall, I had a really good time. So as you know, like right now, I was in two cities. I visited two cities when I was in Vietnam. The second city was Nihn Binh. Now, I didn't know what to expect of Nihn Binh, but I knew my friend was really excited. So this was the resort that we were staying in, Nihn Binh. So much greenery, so much peace. See how clear the water looks of the pool. You know, I didn't bring my swimming trunk, so I didn't go into the pool. Man, look at the bed, the room. Man, hospitality out of this world. Really good.
On an island.
Felt a little spoiled. Not gonna lie to you. Definitely felt a little spoiled.
Bathroom, walk-in shower.
Brother.
It says me, man. It says me.
It says me for real. I felt like I was like living in an island resort, but you know, look at the food they were serving. That rib was so good. And then the main focus, you know, going to Nihn Binh, I wanted to experience the, like, you know, riding on the boat. So we were traveling to Tryon. Hopefully I said that right. So over here is where I got my hat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, got the hat on. Yeah. Oh, then see the dragon. The dragon's super dope. Bruh. So over here, you see the lanterns. I took a piece and I'm like, oh, I gotta go in here. And just seeing all the lanterns, I thought that was so cool. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, and then here, the main attraction right here.
Do I get the paddle?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked my friend if we get to use the paddle, if we can paddle. I didn't use the paddle because, all right, now, so my buddy wasn't paddling. So it would have been weird for me to paddle and then the other side wasn't paddling. So I left it alone. But look how peaceful this is. So I sped up this clip a little bit because, you know, it was it's a boat. We're slowly cruising, but show you that we go under caves. There were many different routes. Well, I think there was 3 different routes in this area. But look how beautiful that looks. Now this route took 3 hours. Me and my buddy agreed that definitely took a long time, but I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it. It would have been a lot better if it was just an hour. This was one of the first temples that we came across going traveling through the boat, or traveling with the boat. Now, with this being like the first temple, it seemed way too fancy for me to go in. Like I shouldn't go in there. So I kind of like record from the outside. But man, look at that. Wow. Okay, then over here, the scenery just so breathtaking over here. And then I believe this clip, you got these guys to our left, right? Yeah, right here. They're rowing over here, bro. They got a technique going and row. They went far. They got that trip done quick. Yeah, we didn't even see them anymore. They already went through the cave and everything. So, yeah, this cave was a little bit longer. Show a little clips of that. Then we got out of the cave. I think this was like around like close to the end, right? I'm not sure. There's a lot of footage that I wasn't able to put all into this video, but this was a really good moment. Oh, I forgot about this clip. This clip was so good. Bro, that sunset, because my friend was telling me like, yeah, this is like the worst time for like sunsets, but that sunset was crazy. And if you was wondering if anything was in the water, yeah, there were koi fish in the water. I couldn't get a good picture of the ducks that was also there. Oh, this part was so dope. I saw the lanterns like this. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. So cool. Dang. Oh my goodness.
What?
Okay, so right here, I was gonna do this cool edit, but okay. So my buddy didn't know any better. But I couldn't do it. Next time, I would be better. I had this cool idea.
This looks really nice.
Now this is Walking Street. So
Honestly,
this
why you
is
like Nihn?
Nihn is definitely up there. Right now, Nihn is like the #1 city for me right now. So I feel like it's a little unfair. I got to go to more cities for sure. Oh, bruh. And then they were playing that song, "Take Me Home to the Place I Belong, West Virginia." Oh, okay, yeah. So typically your boy don't drink, you know, and go into a clean hiatus of drinking. But I wanted to try, you know, their alcohol. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. My buddy told me that was like one of the weakest ones. Their strong stuff is out of this world, so I didn't get to try that. But you know, the boy took that drink like a champ. This part was really cool. So I couldn't get all the clips for this, but down there is so beautiful down there. So beautiful. The amount of time I was in Vietnam was not long enough, dude. I cannot wait to go back. I cannot wait to go back. That was... Bruh.
Walk up.
Dude, these clips is getting me in my feels, bruh. And then, yes, this is one of the temples on Walking Street. Seeing the full moon. Boy, they were partying over there. They got that music playing. So my friend told me also, like, on the weekends, I believe on the weekends, they play music as well. Live music. Nihn. Bruh. And it was over just like that, you know. It was over just like that. That was a good trip, you know. My first time using my passport, you know, going to Vietnam. So, without a doubt, your boy's definitely going back. And like, I went not knowing. I didn't really know what to expect of Vietnam. My expectation was like, oh, you know, maybe have some similarities to the Philippines and stuff like that. Way off, way off. I definitely enjoyed myself. Boy was definitely in the feeling how to tell his best buddy, you know, see you later. Not saying goodbye, because we would see each other again, and you know, my buddy can always contact me. But man, it was, and like, look at this, like that. This is why I love, you know, plane rides when there's not a crying baby behind me. There was a crying baby behind me. Jesus, that baby would not stop crying. But the view was gorgeous. The view was gorgeous. Not gonna lie though, knowing what I know now, your boy will be way more prepared for the next trip back to Vietnam. But as y'all know, your boy had to go back to that Nihn, back to Japan. But that kind of opened my eyes to possibilities to the future. You just really don't know what's out there. You do need to take a leap. Me and my buddy took a leap to Vietnam. My buddy took a leap to, you know, guide me around to Vietnam to show me how to travel there. But just know, your boy would definitely be back, you know, the boy would definitely be back, but it gotta be earned, So your boy got some goals, got some some learning to do. Your boy probably gonna be learning 2 languages, so, you know, it all depends if you can find a tutor. Still focused on Japanese, you know, learning that. Vietnamese, we'll see. With that being said, we're gonna wrap it up here. We will have some more vlogs in the future, but, you know, we're gonna focus on action RPGs. I know this is kind of a random vlog that I do have viewers that love to watch the vlog. So, you know, here's a little something for the supporters that were waiting for the next vlog. The next vlog will be Mount Fuji, when I climb Mount Fuji. Hopefully I have all that together and have that footage for y'all. Other than that, we'll be going back to Monster Hunter, so stay tuned for that. with that being said, if you want to see more of me, y'all know what to do. Please warrior strike that like button. Subscribe today, join the Ace Temple. Till we meet again, Ace Addashiro signing out.